a funny intro anymore?
I don't think so. I don't think we've done an actual intro in a while.
No. Well, we do intros. We just do a funny bit at the beginning, but we never do the funny bit at the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. That was a pretty good intro.
Yeah. Hi, and welcome to the Tea Time Podcast. We with your very special guests, me, and Zach. That's it for today. It's just a regular crew.
We're the specialist guests you can possibly have.
Yeah.
All our friends don't like us anymore, so
Yeah.
they won't be coming on the podcast ever again.
No. Those guest episodes, those were it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Hope
It's just gonna be us for the rest of eternity.
We might use sound bites from those episodes as like a soundboard for our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be pretty much it.
All right, so
I had an idea.
what are we doing today, Simon?
So a bit of a pivot from what we usually do. We usually just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be playing the Newlywed game. Contrary to popular belief, we are not getting married.
That is not canon yet.
Not in this timeline. But I was watching something, and I was like, let's play this. So if you don't know what this game is, the Newlywed game is a game where we get asked questions, or I guess I'll ask the questions, and we have to write what we think the other person's answer is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'll say, like, what do I think Zach's favorite food is? And I write it down, and then you say, no. Then I show you what it is. We have a little whiteboard here, and you say what the actual answer is, or if I got it right.
Uh-huh.
And I may edit it like a little dingy if we get it right. Like
counter.
Like counter? I don't think we can do counters in audio format. I'll just say one, like really loudly. So, do you think I did a good job explaining?
Yeah.
All right.
I think the whiteboard works better on a visual medium. But
yeah. I think it works for us. Yeah.
It's for us.
Yeah.
All right. So who's going first?
You can go first. I'll ask you a question.
So I write down what I think the answer is.
Yes.
Got it.
What would you say is my biggest pet peeve? What do you think that is, Zach?
We've talked about a lot of these.
Mm-hmm. Griff, I have to think of one.
Shit.
I have a good one.
I doubt this is your biggest.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not really my biggest, the one I have in mind. It's just the one that I encounter the most often. You got it? All right.
I'm just going to...
Passive-aggressive people. That is a big one.
That is a big one.
A big one. Passive-aggressive people. But it's not the one I thought of.
What did you think of?
I thought of rolling over my headphone cable, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Should we do the same question or move on to a new question? Like for me to you.
Oh.
Should I figure out what year this is?
I mean, sure. How many questions are there?
We could just stop whenever. There's a lot. There's 67.
Why are we having so much trouble deciding what to do?
I don't know.
Here, hand me that rag so we can wipe this off.
All right. We'll just move on to the next one. Well,
it's not wiping off very well.
It's not?
I mean, it kind of is, but oh well, you can just clean it with alcohol later.
These are all kind of lame. Okay. Here. This one is for me, for you. So I'll get the whiteboard. Alright, let me read it. It's your... I guess I'll just read it out loud.
Yeah.
It is your night to pick the movie. You will pick something that will keep you on edge of your seat, on the edge of your seat. Something that will keep be rolling with laughter, or that doesn't make any sense. Here, I'll just do one. Uh, what's your favorite movie?
Okay.
Yeah. This is one that's going to be a little hard.
Yeah.
All right, up the. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that.
uh, the very good movie.
Mm-hmm. I think I spelled right. All right,
I think you made this easy for yourself.
a little.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
For all of you people that can't see us right now, which would be everybody,
Yeah.
it's the Lord of the Rings.
It is.
My other would be like basically any Tarantino movie.
Yeah. All right. All right, Zach. What is my favorite movie? Here, you can wipe it off.
Your favorite
My
movie?
favorite movie of all time. But I'm gonna have to think about this too, because
Should I know this?
I don't know. I'm not the biggest movie
No.
guy. I think. Let's see. The one I'm trying to think of one that's overall, because I typically go for comedy, like good old laughs.
Oops.
Who's that?
Am I the only one smelling like perpetual farts? Do you smell that?
No, I
I've been
don't.
smelling that for like 15 minutes.
Really? Because I haven't been farting. I can sort of smell it. I'm not sure if you can get this. And it's not really my favorite movie, but it's a good go-to for I need to decide a movie.
It's a comedy?
It's a comedy.
I don't know any I don't watch comedies.
You don't watch comedies? It's more of a spoof or movie or genre. I have two in mind.
Maybe.
If you say either of these,
maybe.
that's one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Yeah, my other would be Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, both great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't do that. Ruin the audio quality. Here, let's look up for our next question. Ooh.
That'd be mine.
It is yours. Let's see. You wanna? It's 36 is the one.
Okay. 36?
36.
If your husband wrote a book about your family, what would the title be?
Oh, family. I was just gonna do like just movie title in general or book title.
Oh.
If your husband was to write, because I think I just skimmed over that. Yeah. So we're gonna do. If I were to write a book.
If I were to write a book.
If you were to write a book. Oh fuck. Yeah. What would it be? All right.
That's weird because I am writing a book, so
I'd say more. How about if you were to write a book based on our relationship?
Okay.
What would you name it? And
I don't know that.
You don't know that? Try to think of something.
Yeah.
I'll think of something. Fill the audience with talk about our relationship a bit.
So what it's very, very strong romantic tension there. We're like those two characters on a TV show that obviously need to date, and everybody's shipping them. I don't know. We've known each other.
Are you dropping
for a
hints
while. That's my book is actually just a fanfic of me and you. Damn, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with a stupid throwaway title because This is hard. We need like.
So I have a title. It's pretty dumb.
Hmm.
So me and Zach. Actually, I think I know a better title.
Okay.
I'm gonna redo this.
I'm curious as to what that one was.
I'll say that one later.
Okay.
But me and Zach have known each other for quite a long time.
Yes.
If you don't know, we have known each other since first grade, second grade,
Kindergarten. Yeah.
Kindergarten. Kindergarten at good old Schmelementary.
Maybe before kindergarten
Maybe.
because of Low Mill, but
Yeah.
I have no memory of time before kindergarten.
That is true. I barely remember kindergarten as it is.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's all very visual memories. Like, I
Mhm.
can't associate anything with those pictures, but
yeah. Huh. I can't think of anything better than what I had. So I guess I'll tell you what I did first.
yeah.
Is that what we're doing this? So I did. What was it? Oh fuck, I forgot it. I'm reading The Lord of the Flies on here, which is what I wrote first. I remember the first and last bit. So it was Minecraft, Peanut Pretzels, and Star Trek / Wars, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
some of our interests mostly.
Those are the milestones right there.
Uh-huh. Well, if you were to name a movie, I guess a book rather,
But, yeah.
what would you name it?
I really don't know. I was just thinking, like, the very good Zack and Simon book. I don't know.
If it were a movie, it would be called Zack and Simon the movie.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah.
100%. And if you don't know the origin behind Zack the movie, then you're not a true fan.
Get with it.
Should we tell? I don't know if we told the origin of Zack the movie on the podcast.
I don't think so.
So
Isn't that what kind of... No.
no, we started this before, but it sort of spurred it on a little bit more.
I like how you knew exactly what I was talking about. And I got out maybe 3 words.
But Zack the movie started. It was band camp one day, and it was me, Zach, Nate's in the canon, so we can say his name,
Mhm.
and Schmalik. Was Schmalik there?
No, he wasn't a
He was. Oh yeah, he wasn't in band. It was just us three.
Grassley.
We can say
was
Ashley.
there.
Ashley was.
Oh, yeah. Is she canon?
I think Ashley's in the canon. Ashley was there too. So we went to this. You're getting dangerously close to the mic. We went to this Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Called
I don't remember what it's called.
Large Asian Bear.
They're pretty fat too. But we went there. We had some good meals, and we all got fortune cookies. And most of them were just lame-os. But Zach got a pretty good one.
Yeah.
And he still has it to this day.
I do.
This fortune, would you like to say it, Zach?
I'll say it. It reads, word for word, change is inevitable except for vending machines.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Which, I guess, I don't really know what that means.
I think it's trying to say, like...
They're trying to make some kind of a goof about change and cash and vending machines,
Except
but
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
really
really
make
make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't really get off of the right thing. So the running joke at the time was Zach was a big old fatty. So we riffed on him the whole walk on the way back.
Food vending machine.
Yeah. And we had this idea for Zach the movie.
Yeah.
Somehow we're just like, let's make a movie. What are we gonna call it? Zach the movie. It'll be like.
I remember it involved a pirate ship in a bathtub. That's the only thing I remember.
And I remember is like, we don't have the budget for a pirate ship in a bathtub. And I was thinking like maybe we could do like a static image of like a ghost pirate ship. I thought that's what we were going for.
Yeah. Oh yeah. God, I don't remember.
I remember we made like I made like a shitty trailer.
You did?
Yeah, I made a shitty trailer on my YouTube channel.
That's funny.
Yeah. God, none of these are good.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just ask some?
We'll figure out some questions. You have a good. I guess it's your turn.
Yeah. to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go with the pretty basic. Simon's favorite food.
My favorite food?
And there are two. I'm going to write down two things here.
Okay. Now, one is a very,
It's canon.
one is very particular, and I don't think you'll get this, but the other, I have said a good bit. What do you have written down? It's close.
Which one?
The pot pies. It's actually my favorite food is shepherd's pie.
Oh, fuck that! I knew that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Shepherd's pie and peanut butter with sushi.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, so I Love Sushi has this like wacky roll, and it has peanut butter in it. It's fucking amazing.
What?
I'm serious. It's insane. It's crunchy too. Like it's crunchy peanut butter.
That sounds ridiculous.
But it's like every time I go there, that's and the tempura is pretty good. But I get the wacky roll because it's a unique taste that it's.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't go for it every time. Like it's not like my go-to thing. But those are pretty good. Chili and pot pies are two of my favorite foods, but they're not god tier.
Not even thinking about chili pot pies.
Oh my god! I've never had a good chili pot pie.
Really?
Yeah, only bad ones. Let's see. I was gonna ask what's your favorite book, but it's the same answer. Is it? Do you think it's favorite?
No, I have
You have a different favorite book?
I do. You wouldn't know it though.
I would not know it.
So-
I'm not a very book guy.
Quote Simon 28. I'm not a very book guy.
Here's a good one. What's your favorite nut?
My favorite nut.
Like walnut, cashew, pecan.
I have an answer for this.
You do?
I do.
I think.
There are two.
There are two.
There are two. Two nuts.
All right. All right. Fill the audience in.
If there are any nut companies out there, you know who to
I
talk
spelled
to.
this wrong completely.
Then it's probably not that one. I think I know what you're writing down, but you keep it. Keep it.
Okay.
Don't erase it.
All right, I won't.
Are you done?
Yeah. I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Pistachio and pecan.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna write down like macadamia. Or
Oh
something.
no! I can't spell pistachio for shit.
Pistachio, yes, that's
Yes.
one.
What's the other?
Brazil nuts.
Brazil. I've never had. What is that?
They're really big. And they're really oily too. So they're
big
kinda,
oily nuts.
they're kind of sweet a little bit. It's like it's like an upgraded pecan.
Which is
What? Yeah, I guess it's kind of they're good
God, I do love a good pecan pie.
for sure. Yeah,
Like every
absolutely.
once in a while, like my all-time favorite pie is apple pie, of course.
I would have to disagree on that.
Yeah?
Actually, yeah.
What would be your all-time favorite pie?
Mine probably key lime.
Key lime. I don't like key lime.
Really?
Yeah. I just think it's like too much. It's too much. I like a warm like a
Okay.
yeah.
Key lime, or I'm also a fan of coconut.
Yeah. Does that classify as a nut or is that a fruit?
That's a fruit,
That's a
I think.
fruit.
Is it? Well, let's look it up right now.
Well, that's a wrong nut. The dangers of having two mice. I don't know. Are we gonna ruin the audio quality with the big clacky keyboard?
No. Coconut. Oh.
Come on, Zaki.
Nut.
Question. Nutty. Coconutty.
No. Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
All right. It's coconut nut. It is coconut.
There it is. It's right there.
A fruit.
Let's look at that. It is
The coconut can be all three.
a fruit, a seed, and a nut.
That wasn't very fucking helpful.
Oh yeah, I guess.
It's a droop, whatever that is. I don't know. I mean, okay.
Yes.
Well, I guess then coconut would also be one of my favorite nuts. If we're loosely defining it.
Let's see. I think my favorite nut would probably be no. I do love a good cashew. Like pistachio is also like my favorite, but I can't have them like unopened.
Yeah.
Like they have to be in the shell.
Right. That kind of ruins the whole.
Yeah, because if they're not in the shell, then I can eat too many of them, and then I just feel awful afterwards.
I like especially when you crack them,
Mhm.
they leave that little papery
Oh
fiber.
my god, I just love that.
Yeah.
Makes me nut every time.
I nut every time.
Not every time.
Um.
I guess it's your turn for a question
Yeah.
that you gotta ask me.
All
That's
right.
why I have this. You have a good question in mind?
What is
Mm-hmm.
where if you were like vacation,
Mm-hmm.
taking a trip somewhere, where would you want to go? It doesn't have to be like a country, it can be like
Just like a general.
yeah.
Huh. That's a, does it have to be like just anywhere on the world or
Yeah.
more?
It's kind of a generic question, but I literally don't know this about you, so
Oh. Let's say for a vacation, because I have said a lot in the past. Like there are a couple places that I'd love to live, like for a portion of my life.
or
like,
that.
Yeah. Or that. I think I'll answer that one on this.
Okay.
I'll talk about that while I'm thinking.
Okay.
I have said in the past that I want to live on the beach. I want, at a portion of my life, I want to live on a farm, portion of my life, and I want to live in a big city. Just the big city, the big one.
Okay.
You know,
The one big one.
Yeah.
Beach city.
Beach city. But for vacation,
Ooh. Ugh.
There. You might not get this,
Mm-hmm.
but I have wanted to. This is actually a very specific place
Mm-hmm.
that I've wanted to visit. You might not get it, and this is like it's not really a destination. It's just an interesting place that I've wanted to go.
Right.
In the world. Okay, I'm gonna write down. Oh, wait, am I supposed to think that that's you?
No, I'm thinking of this for you.
Then why am I?
Oh wait, I don't know why you have that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you just did the one for nuts for me.
No. Oh yeah. All right. Then I do have it.
Wait, I really don't. Well, you've been to Alaska, so it's
Yeah.
not that.
Oh, Alaska was amazing. We talked. Oh, that was a whole podcast.
Yeah.
I definitely like to go back to Alaska. It's so cold there. It's nice. I remember one day we went out there, and I might have talked about this before, but I only brought a T-shirt, and I felt like my arms were literally going to freeze off.
Yeah.
You have the answer? Just mountains?
I don't know.
It's actually Stonehenge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'd really like
Okay.
to visit Stonehenge.
That's neat.
It's just one of those places where it's like, what the fuck happened? And the
Right.
pyramids. Like, I'd love to go there.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go to the pyramids, just like I don't like dust. I don't like sand. I like sand with the ocean, but just like
I don't
sand.
like sand.
It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere. But yeah, it's not really.
Okay. Yeah, I really had no idea what to write.
Yeah. It's definitely. Let's see. Here's. Now I'm trying. I have to think of a good question.
What is this song?
I don't know. Beautiful new day. Hey.
Yeah. Mr. Blue Skies.
That's Mr. Blue. Is it?
Yeah.
Blue Skies. Yeah, it's great. They're listening to a show in the other room. Watching a show.
Oh yeah.
They're not watching it. They're just listening.
They're just listening.
They got a little face mask over. Sorry, I just realized that one of the little thingies off on your mic. Two of them. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
god, he's so close to collapsing.
I gotta think of a good question. Here's something that I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you can ask me after
Mhm.
my favorite video. What is your favorite video game of all time? Like what? Like of all like of everything that you've played, it's just like more not really the favorite, but like you can just sit down and go to it.
Just. Okay.
But just like solo, not multiplayer.
Oh,
Yeah, because I know that would be different.
yes.
Because we play a good number of games on
We do.
this very good channel. Uh, Mostly one.
Yeah.
But
Um.
because I have no clue,
Yeah.
but I'd like to know. I could probably guess. I mean, I could guess, but I don't think I'll get it right.
Okay. I think I have an answer.
You do?
Yeah.
Or I gotta write something down then. I'll write two answers.
Okay.
And okay. Do I say it first or forget?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
I got Doom and Shadow of Mordor.
So the Shadow of Mordor games are
Yeah.
probably my go-to.
Yeah.
Um. My favorite game of all time,
Mhm.
like, makes me nut, brings me to tears. Destiny.
Destiny?
1. The
Destiny
first
1.
one.
Yeah, I feel like I should have got that if I gave it more thought. Yeah.
Zach, what are you playing?
God,
Destiny.
I remember
There's two answers.
we
It's
used to do
either
the
Dora or Destiny.
That used to be like, fuck you. You were playing that like we used to do the podcast and it was very low key and we would just like sit there and talk basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that was more when I didn't really feel comfortable like you saying like, hey, stop playing games, we're doing this.
Yeah.
But I guess you sort of got the memo
Mm-hmm.
when I sent it to your email.
Yeah,
I've never played it. I've seen it and it's like it looks interesting, but it's just it's like WoW or Dota where like it's just such a
takes a lot to get
heat
into.
to get over.
Right. Like
And
if you.
I feel like I would get trapped in it like I'm in with Minecraft right now where
Yeah.
I would get too compulsive and I can't do two games.
And it's the main thing
Yeah.
for Destiny was just like, okay, super grindy. Like,
Mhm.
you do all this shit for barely better gear just to get a little better so then you can then do this raid
Yeah.
that gets you maybe really good gear. And then they'll release a whole new thing and you start over again.
Mm.
And the thing with Destiny was like, the reason I loved it so much was like the gear system was really cool. And I spent so many hours playing with friends. Like it was crazy. Like one of those things where you're like, okay, you guys got to be online tomorrow at 8 p.m. So that we can do this raid that's available for 10 hours or whatever. Like, and you would sit there and do that, and like, yeah, like, I don't know. It was just so many good memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say my favorite game, and I might get some shit for this because it's not the prettiest game out there. It's not the best game on the face of the earth. My favorite game is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Gotta say, hands down.
Yeah.
I've probably spent more hours in that game than any other except Minecraft.
Yeah.
Because it's the only.
If I'm thinking like, also, it's hard to pick a favorite.
It is.
So I'd say
so fucking many.
Shadow of War,
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts,
Which I've never played.
Final Fantasy X specifically.
I've never played a single Final Fantasy game.
Bro, I've got 10. Now I have to take my PlayStation so you can fucking play Final Fantasy X.
All right, we'll do something with it. But Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Not I do have 3 or 4 or whatever the Clone Wars one on my PC, and I play that.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's really fun. But it has a really cool like war mechanic where you like build up different bases, and that's like my favorite part in it. But just playing, I remember I finished it. Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and then I would spend hours trying to do that line final challenge.
Yeah.
If you've never played this game, you have no clue what it is, but it's sort of like this last episode where it's just like basic Legos,
Hmm.
and you have to get a billion studs or something, and it's I never did it. I never did it.
Yeah, it was hard. I
Oh
don't think
yeah,
I did either.
yeah, because you have to like grind. You have to do like special stuff and all that. I feel like I wonder if it's even possible.
Even just like getting all the mini kits and the red bricks
Oh
and
yeah,
shit,
I love
like
doing that. Just like searching for just like little hidden gems.
it makes me
And
want to restart it.
yeah, we should do like a little thing.
Yeah.
And the little character, like just a small character customizer.
Right.
That was amazing.
That was so fun.
Like I would sit there for like hours and just like figure out what dude I wanted to play.
I
as.
thought it was the funniest goddamn thing to put
Yeah.
General Grievous's head on Slave Leia's body.
yeah.
Like, yeah. Man, and Final Fantasy X is one of those where it's got so much hidden shit in it. Like, if you play the story, yeah, it's great, and take you a while, whatever. But there's so much hidden stuff. Like, it's also my dad's favorite game.
Well said.
All right, let's
Time for
see.
you.
Let's see. Your favorite, like, I'm trying to think of how to word it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not necessarily a universe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Star Wars is a universe.
Yeah.
But there are some things, like, maybe you just like the aesthetic of it. Like Dark Souls. I really like the aesthetic of Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of universe.
Yeah.
Like, something...
Like the vibe that you get from that
Right.
sort of game, like, No, not just anything.
Right. Like, it could be movie, book. I'm actually I'm going to write this down. May not be correct, but I'm...
Is there...
Like... Or it could be like a big franchise universe. I don't know, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna write down 2
Yeah.
that I know you like.
I feel like... Some of the best ones... I can't say anything without giving away the stuff. Go ahead. What do you think it is?
So I've got these.
Yeah? I'd say my top 2 would be one of them would be Star Wars.
Yeah.
The other one is Percy Jackson. Now, if you asked me 2 years ago, I would say Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Because I was really into those books, and they're pretty good books. I just haven't I don't think that's in my top 2. I would say, honestly, what is it? The first this game I played very little of, but I love the aesthetic of it. I think it was I can't remember the name. Dead Space.
Okay.
Dead Space 1.
Okay.
Those 2.
Cool.
Love sci-fi, love that shit. And Dead Space and Star Wars, those 2.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
None of that sequel shit. Me and Zach just had like a 3-hour conversation of why we don't like the sequels.
Because they fucking suck. That's why.
Yeah. We could go on for we could start a whole podcast based on why we love the prequels versus the sequels. Well, that'll be the next thing.
That'll be our Christmas special.
Yeah, the Star Wars. We'll do a May the 4th be with you.
Yeah. Fuck the sequels. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah.
Kathy. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't say it.
Kathy yeah. Here's one. What's your favorite ramen flavor?
Ramen flavor.
Yeah. What do you think of this? Because I have one. It might be the same.
Go ahead and write it down. So, if we're talking classic ramen.
We're talking like that shit right there. Just in the bag.
Show me what you wrote.
I wrote beef.
I am a fan of beef, but I must say I like the shrimp better.
I've never had the shrimp.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's very good. But
I've never been like a really ramen guy until recently, like just last year.
They do have these things now. I think it's like it might be by the same company or whatever called yakisobas, and it's like these
Also,
basically nicer ramen, and they
mm.
come in these little trays, and you pour the water, and you quick microwave them or
Oh,
whatever.
I think I got one of those. Those
Yeah,
are really good.
and my favorite is the beef teriyaki of those.
I got that.
So
Like literally, like a couple weeks ago, I was just in Walmart and I was like, "This looks fucking good. I'm grabbing it."
yeah,
It's like a couple, like not even $1.
yeah.
We're gonna be living off that.
Which honestly, I'm not too mad at that.
Oh no. Yeah. I think that's it. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna continue to your regularly scheduled program. We're gonna get some tea because we didn't have tea.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back.
Oh, so what was your? You said
Welcome back.
you would. Thanks. You said you would touch on your vacation spot. Oh wait, did we already do that?
We already did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we already did that. Yeah. Crap, did I had a thing? I
Did
forgot it.
Oh.
Just a second. I almost got it.
Your hair has got this like
That's what it was. My hair.
perfect like swoop to it.
So if you don't know, which most of you probably don't, because fucking whoever's, I got a haircut.
He did.
If you don't catch up with me, anyways, I spent a good, I think it was almost 2 years without a haircut, pretty much. And I just didn't get one. I was like, I'm not getting a haircut. I'm letting it grow, and I did, and it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah,
You went to do that with Celeste, right?
yeah. So I'll tell that story.
Yeah, please. Do.
So I was like, hey, I don't. For some reason, I didn't really feel comfortable going alone to a saloon. A saloon.
Saloon. Somebody please make that fan art. Simon walks into a saloon. All the cowboys turn around at the same time.
Where can I get a haircut?
That was a Julia moment right there. Fucking saloon. All right.
Yes.
Continue.
For some reason, I felt like, I don't know, like maybe I'll be ridiculed. Like I know I was not going to be ridiculed for not getting a haircut.
Right.
But for some reason, like just like a little bit inside me was like, they're gonna make fun of you.
If anything, they would like compliment you on your hair.
Oh yeah, it's weird. Like
that was me.
Okay. That was like
Sorry.
that was a dog scratching at the door. But crap. I was saying.
You don't want to go to the saloon by yourself.
Yes, because they're making
Talking
fun
to
of me.
Celeste.
So I was like, hey, I want to get a haircut. Originally, my plan was to get this sort of shaved right here. Like some people just get this shaved, and they were like, okay, so we can get that shaved, but I'm gonna do this weird thing where like it goes through down there. I was like, I don't want that.
No.
And they're like, do you want an undercut? No, I don't want an undercut right now. Like maybe 2 years from now, I'll get an undercut, or like a year. Maybe next year's haircut, I'll get an undercut, but it doesn't feel like it.
Right.
But it was weird. I've never been drawing a blank. How do you pronounce it? It's a salon, right?
Yeah, salon.
I said saloon. So I'd never been in one before. I'd only been to like cheapo haircut places that my grandmother has taken me. Like,
right.
I remember going to one where it's like just old white men, and all of them were like, "Maybe the same thing I got last year," and it's just like the same fucking haircut. Then like the mall, which will like just get a couple inches off. I don't care. Like I didn't really care about my hair. It wasn't really like something that I felt like I needed to care about.
Yeah.
Which I guess didn't really change. It's just like I just got a haircut. But,
right.
I just learned sort of slowly how to make it look okay. But I'm not gonna lie. My major hair inspiration for middle part was Aaron Hansen.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, everyone sort of figured. No one really said anything, but I figured everyone figured. But this hair inspiration is actually by a different boy. Patrick Gill is You have no clue.
No, I think I probably do. Is he
It's
the one that
he's a
he tried to contact Nintendo on Twitter
That's
over
it. Yeah.
yeah, it was Toad. It was
Yeah,
Toad. Yeah,
it was Please Retweet. That's
right.
his online series. So, that's sort of
Okay.
yeah.
Polygon?
Polygon. Yeah, they left Polygon. The McElroy brothers.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're just like we want to work on our stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah,
They can pull it off.
yeah. It's crazy that people do podcasting for a living.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to do that, but like it's just a weird sort of thing that's not supposed to happen.
Right.
Like it's just one of those.
Like that's cheating.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do what you like.
You're telling me all these people put in so much work and you just do that.
You just make goofs on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, shit.
Yeah, but I I was talking the other day with Celeste, other canon member
Mm-hmm.
of the Tea Time universe, where we were talking about how I saw this post online. It was like how it was 2 years ago that they were saying like Undertale is gonna die in like
I saw
2 years.
that. Yeah.
They were saying like Undertale is gonna die in 2 years from now. Like I can say how much I love it. And it's gonna go the way like Homestuck did. And I
Right.
never read Homestuck. Celeste is like huge into it.
Yeah.
I read the first couple pages and the website lagged so much I was like, I can't fucking do this.
Yeah.
But
I don't even know what it is.
it's a web comic
Oh.
made in supposed to be made in MS Paint, but it's actually made in Photoshop. It's just like sort of pixelated, and it's like this whole big multiverse thing with like different actual signs.
Sounds like something she would like.
Yeah, it's definitely a Celeste thing.
Not in a bad way.
Yeah, it's really funny because everyone shits on it, but even the people that are in the fandom shit on it.
Yeah.
So it's just like they know how awful it is, and
Yeah.
it's just. But people were saying that 2 years, probably 2 years from now, people are gonna feel the same way about the McElroy brothers, and the Adventure Zone. Like it's a fad and it's gonna die.
Oh, I read that for something else. It wasn't the McElroy
Wasn't
brothers.
what'd you read it for?
It was. I don't remember. It might have been like the whole Marvel
Really?
fandom thing.
Huh.
Maybe. I don't remember actually, but it wasn't McElroy.
Yeah. That must have been like a weird disconnect
Mhm.
with Weeblogs. But it's so weird that sort of happened
Yeah.
because I remember sophomore year, that was Undertale hit big. Everyone loved it. It was a great game.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll play it today. It's a good game. Like I'm serious, but it sort of evolved into this thing where
Oh God, it was weird.
yeah, where it's sort of like how I feel about Fortnite
Mm-hmm.
right now. I never got into Fortnite. I probably will never get into Fortnite, but it I don't use the word cringy lightly.
Yeah.
But those two things became that,
Very.
and it's sad because that's just what it is. The youngins sort of take it over, and
And it's a shame because Undertale, I never played it, but it really did look really good.
oh yeah,
And then it turned into this, and then Tumblr got a hold of it.
well
And
yeah.
I mean, but it was really big. Like so many people played it.
Oh yeah, like
and
everyone.
I was dating Ashley at the time,
Mm-hmm. Confirmed.
and we came out canon,
Yeah.
and we came over here, and
Uh,
Owen was playing it, and
Yeah.
he was like, "I can't beat this boss or whatever,"
Yeah.
and she was like, "I got it," and you're like, "What? You suck at video games. What are you talking about?"
Uh.
She was like, and she beat it, and I was like, "What?
yeah.
Since when did you ever play this game? I didn't know that." But like everybody, except me, I didn't.
Mhm.
You did.
Yeah.
Nate did.
Nate did.
Alec
did. Celeste did.
Why didn't I?
I don't know. I remember trying to get you into it, but it's weird that person was right
Yeah.
2 years from now, and it happened.
I wish I could remember what the one I saw was.
I don't know, but people were saying like. Then I was talking with Celeste on the phone. I was doing chores,
Mm-hmm.
and we were saying that that's going to happen to Steven Universe.
Yeah, which is pretty sad
I feel
because
because I feel like the longest time that things like that have is 8 years.
Mm,
And Steven Universe is always like already 4 years in.
right.
I think they started in I don't know I think they started in like 2013.
Yeah.
So like late 2013.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. But then so it's probably gonna like come at its end. I think it's gonna end in probably the next 2 years,
Yeah.
and then then the fandom's gonna like die out in the next 2 years.
That's sad.
But it's gonna happen.
Right.
Of course, I'll still love it. It'll be a part like of my high school experience and part of my college now too. I assume if it lasts that long.
Right.
But it's gonna be one of those things that's gonna have its rise and fall, and it's weird because online sort of fandom things like that aren't gonna really have a reboot. Like no one's gonna reboot Undertale. No one's gonna reboot the Adventure Zone. Nobody's gonna reboot Steven Universe. It doesn't really need to. It's its own story. You don't really need a soft reboot of it.
Right.
Uh,
Tell that to Dave Filoni.
yeah.
Except we did need a reboot of that.
That's the thing. Star Wars is different.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk. We haven't had a chance to talk about the Star Wars. If you don't know, we are huge fans of Star Wars.
Yes.
Big old Star Wars boys. And one of our favorite TV shows is the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't watched it, I do suggest you go watch it. The last season is god tier among TV shows in my opinion. It's the first season the animation isn't even done.
Yeah.
The lip sync is just awful. But you don't even have to watch the first season really.
Well, I would.
I would. I think I would go back to it after you watch like a good arc.
Just watch the last season.
I'd say just watch one arc. Yeah, just watch the last season. That's it. But when we were on a trip to orientation. We're going down to our college to figure it out. And I was on Tumblr.com scrolling through, and I saw a tag for the Clone Wars. I was like, "What?
Yeah.
Why is this trending?" And I click on it,
Where did you learn that?
and it's a trailer for the Clone Wars, and it's super cinematic. It's like Captain Rex's helmet. And like tons of other helmets of clone troopers and screams of death and destruction, and they're all just burst into flames. It's insane.
I was not prepared. I was falling asleep in the back because that was when we were coming back.
No, it was when we were going up.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was probably still falling asleep.
Yeah.
And you were like, Zach, what? And you were like, look. And I was like, what?
I remember the exact thing I said. Zach, you are not going to believe the next words that come out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I said, all right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm still reeling from that.
I mean, hopefully they're going to give us another trailer, because that was a teaser trailer.
It was, yeah. I imagine they will. And it was 2019,
Fall 2019, which is a good ways away.
Yes.
And I already started rewatching it.
2 ways away. You know what's weird? That I just thought about? A very core part of not like just our friendship, but a lot of the people we know, core part of that was the Halloween parties.
Yeah.
I would say like Ashley's Halloween parties. Mm-hmm. And this is just a slight segue here.
We'll still Ashley is a canon member.
We'll still be able to do that in college.
Yeah.
Because Ashley's going to be there.
Yeah.
So even if it's like not even her Halloween party, she'll be like, oh, still going to Ashley's Halloween parties.
Yeah. That's a weird sort of... And we don't really talk about friend stuff, but we talk about it a lot. I'm sorry. I'm so unprofessional.
Was that a text?
That was a text. I usually silence my phone during tea time.
I don't.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't make any noise.
Yeah. Because
it does that weird stroke vibrate.
Oh, yeah. Like, because usually when something vibrates, it just sort of vibrates.
Yeah.
But when yours, I can see the, like, in my mind, the actual, like, the weight turning.
Yeah.
It's vibration is weird like that. It's actually just a weight going really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those GameCube controllers over there, they just gotta...
Yeah. Vibration in general is weird. Sound is weird. So I was listening...
You were listening. Sound.
Segue. I was watching this video. Chris Hadfield, super important astronaut, space guy.
That's what it says on his business card.
I did not do him justice there, but Google him. He was talking about
I would love that to be on my business card.
He was debunking like false space facts or something, and it was like sound can't happen in space or whatever. So apparently, sound does happen in space.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
Yeah. Oh well, sound happens.
Yeah.
But there's just no medium for the vibrations to travel on.
Yeah.
And reach your ears. Like there's no air.
Mm-hmm.
Or water.
Mm-hmm.
Or a solid.
Which kind of makes Star Wars a little less epic. Because there's no like pew pew pew.
Yeah, it's the future.
Yeah.
There's air in space.
Yeah. or
that's why Leia fucking survived.
Or maybe they just have sound effects.
Yeah.
Like they just have like big old speakers and they're like pew 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 pew.
They're doing it with their noises.
Or maybe it's not even them. They're just saying it.
Yeah.
It's like pew 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 pew.
My son. What were we talking about?
I don't even know.
That was a triple segue. Wow. That was... Damn.
We go off rails.
We spent 20 minutes on that segue. Okay. Haircut. So what... I was going to ask, what made you decide to do it? Just like, fuck it, just cuz?
Just cuz. I felt like it was, like, getting to a point where, like, it was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Like, just to right here is, like, fine, but it was, like, past that, like, like, half of it sort of, like, went down right here. It didn't, like, part right, and sometimes it didn't always, because I started parting it to the left, even though, like, I parted it in the middle for so long that it just sort of defaults there now.
Right.
Which I don't want anymore. Sure, you know what they say, what is it, symmetry is attractive, but middle parts are...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get a middle part.
Yeah.
I was literally just trying to do like this, where it's just like back, and it succeeds some of the time.
Yeah.
But I just have so much goddamn hair that it like slides forward and it looks like a middle part.
Yeah.
I need to get it cut. Because I know exactly what I'm going to do with it when I get it cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like kind of the old part, but I want to make it look more gay.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Like not just like flat part, but you know, like make it do like waves and stand up and shit.
I feel like the evolution of hair throughout like high school to college is like slowly like making the forehead more appear.
Yeah.
And that's the most...
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Because I used to have like the classic swoopy boy hair.
So did I. Oh no, it's bad. Not really. It's
no, I can't do it anymore. But I used to have the classic swoopy boy. You know, everyone knows.
Everybody has had it or seen it,
or seen someone that has had it.
Right.
And then I got an undercut.
Did you?
I did. For like, it was during band camp.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then, no, it was junior year.
Yeah.
Okay. I almost had a conniption.
No.
But yeah, God. You doing alright, Zach?
Yeah.
You're just resting your head on the microphone?
I want them to be able to hear me clearly.
Audio quality really matters to you, Zach.
Yep. I want to be our sound technician.
Yeah? Not me anymore?
No.
So, I have a job at Yellowhammer now.
Yes.
That's my dad's business. And I do graphic design work and stuff, which has made me learn that I don't want to do that ever again. But they have like events there for bands and stuff.
Yes.
And they have to hire a sound guy like every time.
Yeah.
Or usually like the band has a sound guy with them. And it's so weird because they do just what I do.
Right.
For what we do for free.
Yeah.
Basically.
You couldn't... Have you tried telling them, like...
Like, I could just do it.
Right.
But they're like, no, they got to do it with the band and all that. I was like, but it's literally the
It's-
simplest thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those jobs where like it's like a middleman
Right.
where it doesn't need to exist
Yeah.
whatsoever, but someone
Capitalism.
weaseled their way into a job and it stuck.
Right.
Sound guys. Sure, like not everyone knows how to do sound, but it's easy enough to like if you spend an afternoon on it, you could learn it.
Right.
And it's just one of those like why doesn't the band just
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, they save money. Like,
I don't know.
yeah. I
And yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ramble on.
Okay.
Do you remember
Well,
what you just say?
Because you were saying, your job,
Uh-huh.
and then, and you do like sound and shit and editing shit for us.
Mhm.
You do like, digital art and all that. Fuck, where was I going?
Oh.
Oh well,
Is that
I
it?
don't remember. Sorry, I was gonna relate that to something, but I don't remember what.
Yeah, I did do like the new logos for Critical Miss a few times,
Mm-hmm.
which I have learned a great deal about like fonts.
Yeah.
Fonts are fun, but you can spend a good hour and a half looking for the right font.
Yeah.
That it's pretty just.
I liked inspecting Element and then changing like the Edmodo font to the drippy
Oh my
like
God.
horror blood font.
God, Inspect Element got me so many good goofs
Yeah,
and throughout high school and middle school.
especially middle school.
Oh yeah, like I would just sit there on Moto, right click, and just like, oh haha, this guy said this.
Yeah.
It's like Zach, come over here, look at this. Oh haha, the teacher said poopy butt face. Ha ha.
Yeah.
A weird thing. I guess it's old drama now, so I can talk about it. I won't even touch on the drama, but I remember freshman year we found this chat website. Do you remember it? It was like this like free chat website that you could get onto, and you just enter your name and you get a room number or room code, and it was just like a weird thing / whatever it was, and everyone was on it pretty much. I remember. Like I don't know if you were on it,
I wasn't.
but like it was like Nate, Kith, everyone else.
The pre-development friend group.
Yeah. But it was. I remember there being this like drama where someone was posing as someone else on there,
I heard about this and I know what this ties into.
and it's this weird thing that I didn't know about at the time, and
Right.
somebody told me like, I think it was like late sophomore year, and I almost had a conniption
Yeah,
because it fucked
All
with
of
my
that.
head so much.
all of that could have been spared.
That well, not even that. It's just that's not even what I straight went to. It's just it just got me in this weird mindset where anybody like on sites like those, you could be talking to anyone,
Right.
and they could just know a friend of yours, and you could just say, "Oh, I'm talking to this person," which is another weird thing because a certain level of your friends only know a certain enough about you.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if you know what I
Yeah,
guess so like I'm not really lying, but you're like certain people aren't supposed to know certain stuff about you.
Right.
Like that's level 10 friendship or whatever,
Mhm.
whatever system you're using.
Mm-hmm.
I use the modified Simon system.
Is that what that was?
No,
Oh, okay.
my system has changed a lot.
Oh, I don't have a system. I don't have that many friends either. So.
Yeah, I don't either. It's just it's more like a tiered thing. Like it's like like level 1 to 5 is usually how it goes.
Uh-huh.
And like
Your entire door just moved.
okay, so let's talk about this. My door, I've been needing to fix this. So
That was weird.
The screws fell out.
Oh,
Like I haven't touched the screws. I
like
haven't
the doorknob?
right there. Like
Oh,
so it just sort of like can push itself open sometimes.
that was weird.
And there used to just be one screw in there, and I would be sitting in bed, and it would literally push the door open.
Mm-mm.
And it was freaky because I thought like someone was coming into my room,
Right.
like my brother or something, and I'd be like facing the wall. I was like, all right, who's there? I was like, "There's no one there."
Yeah, even if you know the answer, like that's still fucking weird.
Uh,
Mm.
we've talked about ghosts and shit on the podcast before, but ghosts, man.
Yeah, pretty spooky. Like we did that Ouija board at my house. That
Mm-hmm.
was pretty good. Like
Yeah.
we got better results than at your place.
Mm-hmm.
But I still want to go somewhere like a graveyard
Mm-hmm.
or something like that and do it.
See, the more we do it, the more I, I don't believe.
Really?
Yeah, like it's sort of like the whole thing is just like I think it's more just dumb. Not really dumb, but just like it's just
People make too much out of it.
yeah. I feel like, and it kind of wants me to get into this goofy mood where I just want to like shit on everything and like
Yeah.
make jokes. And I know like you're big into all this stuff, and but I mostly don't do that for your sake, just because.
It hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go with you.
Because I've never
like
really
a
had an
graveyard.
experience.
Right. And
I've never had like a thing where like I know ghosts exist because of X or Z or whatever. Because like that's never really like there's been spooky shit like my door creaking open, but that's logical.
I mean,
like they
right.
like stuff that makes sense. But there's never really been an experience in my life where like, oh shit, something's going,
Right.
something hit the floor.
I mean,
and maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm like
it's personally, and like for the people that I know that are into it, it wasn't. It's very rare in real life for you to go somewhere like a haunted house or a graveyard and have this big eye-opening. I've seen an apparition.
Well, not really
or,
even that. Just like I've never really had anything little.
Yeah. No, I know, and it's like so. For like right off the bat, people are expecting, I think, a lot more out of it. But usually, there is one big moment where like somewhere, and you're like, okay, nothing has really happened, but I absolutely know some shit is like something's weird right now. And you can't really explain why, and maybe something else happens after that or whatever. But and I really always try to rationalize everything, and I try not to be the guy that's like, oh, that was a ghost. I have no explanation for
creepy,
it.
Like my brother's dog is just like sort of like walking back and forth in the hallway, and occasionally we'll just hear like.
But I don't know. I try to find some kind of explanation for everything, and more often than not, there is a good reason for it.
Yeah.
And I also don't want to like push that on anybody and be like, no, really, ghosts exist. Here's why. Come do this thing with me.
Come
and
read this
prove
101 page document on why ghosts exist.
Like, I don't give a shit if you believe it. Not like you. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, no, you must believe with me. Here, I will take you to this place and do some stupid shit or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember this is nothing to do with that except for the fact that I mentioned a 101 page document. I was on Twitter the other day, and friend Julia had liked a post. It was like saying, "Fuck off, child killer," and because it was like this lady, this mom that was like, "Oh, what is it? Vaccines cause autism."
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, fuck off, child killer. And I read the whole thread, and she kept referencing this like 101 page document of like all these doctors that and cases that support why and she kept looking the same exact document, like the same one, like there's only one source. And I remember, like, I read that whole thing, and it just seems, like, frustrating.
There's no possible way that's true. There's no possible way there's actual evidence backing that up.
See, the fucking thing is, you could throw ham and cheese at a sandwich, at the wall, and write down data, and say, like, oh, fucking, this proves that some bullshit about ham and cheese are, like, genetically...
attracted to walls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just... anybody with, like, just a basic degree like even like a shitty online thing can write up something, some BS Word document, some Google Doc, and just put it out there.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, it's sorry to say, scientists, you don't know your shit.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I said sorry to say, scientists, you don't know your shit. Like, and there are good people and good scientists.
Yeah.
Now there's evil scientists.
Chaotic good scientists.
That like they know their stuff, but they're. I feel like some people are searching for solutions to problems. I guess.
Yeah.
They're not really searching for. They're trying to find the quickest way out.
Yeah.
Sort of. They're not looking for the final answer. They're looking for the easiest answer.
Right.
And that's usually the wrong answer.
Right.
So, and if you don't believe me about fucking not abortions, that's the other thing.
Vaccinations.
Vaccinations. There's a button that says unsubscribe.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Actually, we need subscribers.
Yeah. Here, we're calling all baby killers out here. Subscribe to IGU. That's the largest following we have is baby killers.
Baby killers. Yeah, we're gonna lose 30 out of our 40-something subs.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all for us today. I had fun doing the wedding, the newlywed game.
Getting married.
Yeah, we got married today.
Secretly.
Confirmed.
It'll happen one day.
Yeah. Maybe next time we'll actually do like the whole like ASMR thing that we're planning on doing.
Oh yeah.
That whole episode. That's gonna be hard to do.
It has to be a nighttime Zach and Simon only episode.
Yeah. Teton nights. Well, we're gonna try to do that next week. Because we're doing this weekly now.
I know. It's weird.
All right.
Alright.
Do you have a funny joke to end the episode?
Outro.
Usually, like, if I wait long enough, something funny will happen.
We can just wait for a sec.
Yeah, alright. You can go ahead and play the music, I guess. We'll just make it quiet.
Yeah. And you guys don't have to listen. This is just for us, mostly.
Yeah.
String keeps getting caught in my mouth. Stew's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
What did you have? Oh, the last.